And speaking of closing the deal, joining us now on our broadcast, winner of the 2024 NCAA Men's Singles Championship. Of course, it's got to feel sweet to get a little bit of a revenge after being falling short just last spring. It's Columbia junior Michael Zheng now joining us. Michael, first of all, congratulations to you on the victory. Let's just start. After everything that happened in last year's final, how does it feel to be the NCAA singles champion?
Yeah, I mean, it honestly is a huge relief. I just kind of sigh of relief after that last point, and you finally got the title after, a tough loss after, a long year last year. I mean, not even last year, like 6 months ago. But yeah, no, it feels amazing to finally get it done and get the title for myself in Columbia.
Yeah, no, again, so thoroughly deserved. And look, it was a tricky match. Yes, you were up a set and a break, but it was tough conditions out there. Talk me through tactically, maybe what switch you had to make to start the third and ultimately how you were able to pull away there in the deciding set.
Yeah, tough conditions for sure. I thought it was very difficult to serve today. Toss was going a little bit of everywhere. I think, Ozan would probably have the same feeling because I feel like both guys had a lot of chances to break. And, I thought I had it once I went up that break in the second. And, credit to him. I think, him and his team, they changed it up a little bit. He was trying to go for a little bit too much. And in these windy conditions, it's a little bit tough when the ball isn't, in the perfect strike zone. And he was giving me a lot of free points from his forehand side. And then I think he, kind of just started grinding a little bit and, making a lot of balls. The rallies in the second, towards the end of the second, were a lot longer. And, I felt a little bit of pressure to, go for it. And I started making a few more errors. And then in the third, I thought I served a little bit better, made a few more first serves. And, I kind of just committed to move my feet a little more and just so I can get in a position to really hit the ball. And, it kind of worked out at the end.
Yeah, no, again, particularly impressive by you. And now that you're in the winner's circle, I don't feel bad in asking. You were up a set and a break. You had the deuce point volley there. You kind of mishit it. How do you manage to mentally reset after a moment like that? And I'm just curious, again, to be able to do so, to have a run like this, a moment like this, you're the number 2 seed, you win the tournament. How does something like this help your confidence moving forward?
Yeah, I kind of felt my stomach drop a little bit after missing that volley. I was like, oh my God, no way did I blow it again. But no, I just reset, and I knew it was going to be a tough match today. I knew he wanted it really bad, and he was going to come out and give it his best. So, I kind of just did the same. I was like, I'm just going to make this third set as tough as possible, make as many balls as possible, and, hopefully get it done. And, happy to get it done.
No, absolutely. And this was something lingering in the background. I can ask you about it now because the run, of course, is complete. U.S. Open playoff. That's something, obviously, you guys were competing for here this week. You make the finals as an American. You have the opportunity to clinch one of those spots. I'm curious if that was something you were thinking about. I know you have serious pro aspirations to have earned that distinction already this season. What does that mean to you as well?
Yeah, I think it's huge that, we're both in the playoffs. So I know Ozan's going to be there. And I think it's going to be fun, just go out there and enjoy it. Obviously, you're playing for U.S. Open wildcard, so there's guys are going to be competing hard and there's going to be a lot of pressure. But I think it's going to be fun, for the top college guys just competing for a spot in I think it's in May. Or is
I don't even know if they've announced the date yet, truth be told.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be fun. I'm just going to go in and enjoy it and, hopefully, get the wild card. So we'll see.
Yeah, no, again, so thoroughly deserved, my friend. Well, my last thing I wanted to ask you, obviously, it was a difficult offseason for your head coach, Howie Endelman, and I'm just curious to have won this title for him, to have won this title for Columbia men's tennis. Heck, it's since 1922. I know you remember Lucian Williams winning the title for Yale back then, but you're the first since 1922 to capture a title for the Ivy League, and I think the first Columbia title since the 50s as well. Just, what does that mean to you? What does that mean to your program? And again, to do this for Howie and all the Columbia Lions tuning in, what does this moment mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a huge honor to represent Columbia. The community, it really is like family, and everyone's supporting you. I got so many text messages after the match, and, it's just, doing it for Howie and the Columbia community and all the people who are supporting me from back home. It's just honestly amazing and on a huge honor.
No, it's so thoroughly deserved, and I mean this sincerely. I cannot wait to read the email that gets sent out because I am on that listserv. And again, we get the daily recaps, the weekly recaps of what's going on in Columbia tennis. You know what they get to say is going on right now? A national champion Lion has emerged. Michael Zheng, your 2024-25 NCAA singles champion. Could not happen to a more deserving young man. Congratulations to you, Michael, on a job well done.
Thank you so much, Alex.